I want to start off by saying that we don't enforce rules to try and hinder your experience in the old world. Anyone who's played with me for any significant amount of time knows that I'm not the type of person that'll be constantly lurking over your shoulder every time you place a single block. Rules exist for two specific reasons: to protect the world and to protect the players. Without them, there would be anarchy, and the old world is not that type of server. But I wanted to explain why certain rules are in place, and also go over some general Minecraft etiquette that'll serve you well during your time here or on other servers you may play on in the future. So, let's get started. Rule number 1. Adult players. The old world is intended for adult players, but there are certain exceptions. For instance, we understand that parents may want to play with their kids from time to time, but they bring them in with the understanding that they accept full responsibility should they break another rule. Rule number 2. No griefing. So what is griefing exactly? Well, griefing is a term that has become synonymous with Minecraft, but its origin actually dates back to early MMOs of the late 1990s. The act of griefing, or causing another player grief, has become associated mainly with destroying something that someone else has built. Simply put, griefing another player's build is wrong, so don't do it. Rule number 3. No stealing. This one is self-explanatory and pretty common among most servers out there. Basically, if it's not your chest and you haven't been giving access to it by the owner, there's really no reason for you to be opening it. Besides, almost anything you may be looking for is easily obtainable through the shopping district or through the dedicated shopping and trading channel on the Discord. So if you're looking for something, just ask. Rule number 4. PvP. Outside of events or minigames where PvP is the central focus, you shouldn't be killing players who haven't agreed to a fight, especially in the current Minecraft meta where XP is harder to come by. Now, it's understood that mistakes will happen.
Oh, shoot!
But don't just run up to Mama and start punching her in the face for no reason at all. Rule number 5. Creeper damage. In a persistent world where people are constantly coming in and out throughout the day, it's highly possible that accidents will occur from time to time. Picture this scenario. You're in the shopping district, leaving a negative review at the empty shulker, when you turn around and see a creeper approaching. There are a few ways you could handle this situation. First, you could run. Sure, if anyone's around, they may view you as a coward, but it is a perfectly viable option. You could attack at a distance. This is a pretty safe bet, but if you're anything like Princess, you most likely won't have your bow on you.
Where's it at?
Which leaves us with another option: attack head on. But this could go one of two ways. If you're quick enough, you'll defeat the creeper and go about your day. But if you make a mistake, it could have some pretty disastrous consequences. So now what are your options? Well, you could run. That's wrong. Don't do that. You could try and repair the damage yourself. If you're not sure how it looked originally, you could try referencing the wiki or one of the videos here on the channel. Or you could find the owner of the build, let them know what happened, and work it out from there. Rule number 6. Duplicated items, zero-tick farms, and illegal items. We've all had to deal with server lag before. It's not the most enjoyable experience. So the goal is to try and mitigate as many lag-inducing scenarios as possible. We don't allow zero-tick farms because they cause lag. Item duplication, in addition to damaging the economy of the world, can increase lag just based on the entity storage alone. And illegal items by nature don't belong in Minecraft, so they have no place here. Other methods to help combat lag would be to reduce the amount of entities in a specific location. This goes for keeping any animals you have to a reasonable amount. Rule number 7. The activity check. Like any realm or server out there, our goal is to maintain an active player base. We don't do this because we enjoy removing players. In fact, it's the exact opposite. But the reality is that most people will decide if they plan on sticking with the old world after just the first few days of playing. But if you aren't active in game and aren't keeping up with anything in the Discord or through videos like this, then you're really just taking up a slot at the exchange or a plot that could go to someone else. To clarify, the expectation isn't that you're on all the time. Real life situations do come up, and we have plenty of players here who only occasionally get on a few times a year. But those people consistently respond to the activity check each month, and it's just the click of a button. But in the event that you ever miss an activity check and are removed, just know that it's nothing personal, and you'll be welcomed back if you decide to rejoin. In addition to those rules, I wanted to cover some general Minecraft etiquette that I believe will serve you here or anywhere else you play in the future. This one is as old as Minecraft itself. Don't leave floating trees. Anywhere, but especially in populated areas. They're ugly, and they make the surrounding area look bad. And if you do this, you run the risk of ending up on Lynn's bad side. Don't enter another player's base without permission. Community builds and shops are one thing, but imagine you're standing in your base and someone just walks in and starts looking through all your stuff. If you're not sure you should be there, then you probably shouldn't. Farms. Most people have them, but they aren't necessarily the nicest things to look at. So unless you plan on decorating them in some way, avoid building them in close proximity to other players. There is plenty of space after all. Nobody wants to get out of their Minecraft bed in the morning, walk over to their window, and see this. Be mindful when you mine. You may find yourself somewhere you think it's safe to mine, but you don't always know what someone has going on beneath the surface. So try to avoid accidentally mining into someone's basement. There are a ton of potential scenarios you may encounter, and it would be impossible for me to touch on everything. But I'd like to leave you with a very simple piece of advice. Just use common sense. All of this is to ensure that everyone has the best experience possible in the old world. So be respectful of others, and they'll be respectful of you. And remember, don't leave floating trees.